Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. Work's kind of been hectic. I've been certifying some of the new guys on the range, getting ready for the academy and whatnot. So had a little bit of break. So I'm going to try to put out some more videos for you. One video that everybody seemed to like a lot is the EDC videos. So I figured I'd do kind of like a part 2 on that. Mention some stuff that some other things that I carry from time to time. My truck and stuff, not necessarily, everyday carry on my person, but, if I'm in my truck, I'll throw it in there and whatnot. So one thing that I forgot to mention in my last video is the belt that I use, which is very important. So this is the Core Essentials belt. These belts are specific to, individuals who carry a firearm. They're nice and rigid. And one thing that I really like about them is the fact that they have what they call a ratchet system. It allows you to adjust accordingly, and it has you can hear the ratchet on there working. So yeah, so these are great belts. This one I've had for a few years now. It's held up very well. Like I said, very rigid, and I've had no problems with it so far. So on to the next thing I want to discuss. This is a bag that I carry in my truck from time to time. This is a great EDC bag. It's actually considered like an EDC bag slash chest rig. This is from a company called Viktos. I've owned a few of their things. This is the first bag that I've owned of theirs. I've owned some clothing and shoes and stuff, and I've been happy with a lot of their gear so far. So like I said, this is called their Low Key chest rig that they offer, but you can also run it as a bag as well. It's got multiple pockets, different functions and whatnot. So we'll just kind of go through the pockets, show you what I carry inside the bag. Some things I'll probably be adding in the future, maybe taking some stuff out, but yeah, so let's get into it. So your outermost pocket here, I typically carry a flashlight, which is what I discussed in my last EDC video. So I do carry a rechargeable flashlight in there. I carry some rubber gloves, for medical reasons. If you got to work on somebody, or you're, especially somebody that you don't know, it's good to have rubber gloves readily available. So I keep those on the outside. I also keep a pair of work gloves. These are Viktos gloves as well. I don't remember exactly what model they are. They're nice and thin, but they're tight to your hands. I really like that about them. So that's pretty much all I keep in that front pocket there. So I also keep a tourniquet on the outside. It has a nice little bungee spot there for a tourniquet. So I keep one of those on the outside. So it's nice and readily available. So let's dive a little deeper into the bag here. So next pocket in here is a pretty generous size pocket here. Has a bunch of different options. It's got some hook and loop, some MOLLE options as well. Some of the items that I keep in here, I keep a battery bank, if you got to charge your phone or camera equipment, or whatever you have on you. So I do carry a battery bank with me. It's nice to have. I carry some extra batteries, some AA's, some AAA's. I will be adding some 123s and some 2032s in the future as well, because I've got rifles that run all those variations. So another little tip that I learned actually from another YouTuber was this is duct tape. So this is duct tape. This is a real sleek way to keep some duct tape on you, because you never know when you need it. Essentially, you just take a card. It could be an old gift card or whatever. I think that's what this was. And just wrap your duct tape on it, and if you need it, it keeps it nice and sleek, and it's not taking too much room up. So another item that I keep, and I've actually got a couple in here. I'll show you the one that's so these are door stops, and I carry one at work because they come in real handy for security doors and whatnot. For your backup officers coming on scene. It's just a nice way to make sure that they can get in and back you up if something were to go wrong. But I also keep some in my bag as well. So these have been great, and they're not too expensive. And I'll try to put everything that I mentioned here, the name brand stuff. I'll try to put that in the links down below, so what I'm actually, talking about. And if you wish to go purchase it, you could just, go and pick it up. So, all right. So last bag here, this actually has a multi-function as well, but I keep my medical equipment in here. So keep a bag here. This has some quick clot in here, some combat gauze, some trauma shears, another set of rubber gloves, a couple band-aids, some other little, medical stuff that, just other odds and ends. Probably be adding some more stuff to this in the future, as I go. But for now, that's what I have in there. Also have another tourniquet. These are good to have. You can never have enough of them. So I've got another tourniquet in there as well. Something to write on. This is one of the Write on the Rain tablets. These things are kind of handy. You're supposed to be able to write, even if it's raining out, and have no issues with that. So somebody gave it to me, so I figured I'd just throw it in here. A nice little multi-tool. This thing's just got pliers, knives, can opener, things like that on there. I think somebody gave me this thing too, so it's been just a handy little, doesn't take up much room, so I just throw that in the bag as well. Some writing, items, Sharpie, of course, and a pen. I also keep just kind of a generic knife in there as well. Nothing special. I think it's Black Hawk brand or something, so it's nothing special, but it does what I need it to do if I need to utilize that. So other than that, as far as the contents go, that's everything that I've got in there now. Like I said, I'll probably be adding some stuff in the future to the bag, down the road. But back to the bag, some really cool features with this bag is, like I said, you can use it as a chest rig. You actually have some Velcro here on the back where you can actually attach it to a plate carrier if you wish to do that, and run this as an actual chest rig, if you will, because it does have some options in here where you can actually insert 3 AR mags in here, so you could use it for that, kind of like a low key, chest rig / plate carrier. There is an aftermarket company where you can actually attach to the Velcro here, and it kind of folds up into it. It's a level 3 ballistic panel that actually you can use for concealable armor. So some other things to note on this bag here, is weather resistant, so it does offer some water resistant too. Some of these zippers here are sealed up, so it keeps the water out, and that's kind of nice so your gear doesn't get wet. So it's a 500 denier nylon, so it's pretty durable. I've had this bag for a little while now and thrown it around, and have not had any problems with it. So probably other than that, I don't really have much else to discuss on that bag. So one other item that I'll just talk briefly on, because I don't think they make this model anymore. So this is just a 511 backpack. It's kind of like a covert backpack, if you will. Looks like just a normal backpack that any commuter would wear or carry, rather. I haven't really set this thing up too much yet. I've got a couple little odds and ends right now in it. Some flashlights, one of the life straws, for purified hydration. But typically I'll keep some, a rain jacket in here, some extra clothes and whatnot. But these things are real nice because they don't stand out like your tactical bags do. So this is just an option out there. I think the Vertex ones are probably a little bit better, but I don't have any of those right now. I might look to buy one of those in the near future. But this one's been fine. I've carried it, in and around DC with no issues. Nobody's even gave a second glance to it because it's, like I said, it doesn't stand out. It doesn't even have the 511 name out in the open, so it's kind of nice. Like I said, it's just very discreet for when you need it. I was actually able to fit a CZ Scorpion in there folded in the bag. I, of course, didn't carry that in DC, but I was just trying it out and seeing how it worked around the house, and it actually fit in there pretty well. So that's pretty much all I have for now. I hope you like the information, and if you have any things you'd like me to discuss in the future, just reach out, let me know. you know, just send me a message. And you know, hope to see you on the next channel, and or the next hope to see you on the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.